Some men may be really good at attracting and winning over women, while others may struggle with even basic communication. However, regardless of their level of charm and confidence, men can unintentionally demonstrate a negative impression through their actions or inaction. Women may judge men harshly or suddenly lose interest if they behave in an unappealing or undesirable manner, often without the man realizing it. Men may unconsciously display behaviors that are unattractive to women, while being mindful of these traits is crucial for successful dating and relationships, even though most women would never admit this. Pay close attention until the end of this video to discover 5 surprising things women find unattractive. Being too confident. Confidence is an incredibly attractive quality in a man. It's reassuring to see someone who is self-assured and comfortable in their own skin. But there is a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and it's important for a man to be aware of that distinction. When confidence tips over into arrogance, it can be a major turn-off for women. Women certainly appreciate a man who is confident without being arrogant. This is why it's so important to strike a balance between self-assuredness and humility. When a man is overly focused on himself and his accomplishments, it can easily be a red flag that he is not interested in getting to know a woman on a deeper level. On a date, it's important for a man to show genuine interest. If he's only interested in talking about himself, it's a clear signal that he is not a good match for most women, since he seems egotistical. Even if a man is successful and talented, if he comes across as arrogant, it's a major turn-off. Women can sense arrogance right away, and it can instantly turn them off. So, if a man wants to be attractive to women, it's important to cultivate genuine confidence without crossing over into arrogance. Having no goals. It's important to have aspirations and plans for the future if you want to impress a girl. Even if you're not striving for a Nobel Prize or to become the next president, having some level of ambition and motivation is attractive to women. On the other hand, if you come across as lazy or unmotivated, it's a major turn-off. Girls want to be with someone who is proactive and takes charge of their life, someone who has a direction and is working towards their goals. If you've left school or college and don't have a job or any plans for the future, it's not going to impress any girl. In fact, it will likely make them lose interest in you. Girls want to be with someone with whom they can plan their future together, someone who is committed to growth and self-improvement. So, if you want to attract a girl, show her that you are driven and passionate about something and have a clear vision for your life. Having bad manners. Having good manners may seem like common sense for a lot of people, but unfortunately, not all men seem to understand the importance of behaving like a gentleman. It's the little things like chewing with your mouth closed and not burping at the table, as well as being polite to every single person, regardless of their background, can make all the difference. When a man demonstrates poor manners, it can come off as immature and unattractive. It can even be a reflection of his character as a whole. If a man doesn't care about how he comes across to others, or if he simply doesn't know how to behave properly, it's a huge turn-off for many women. In reality, no girl wants to constantly remind her partner of basic manners, and it can be frustrating to deal with a man who doesn't seem to understand the importance of behaving appropriately in social situations. Having poor hygiene. Taking care of personal hygiene is an important aspect of being attractive to women. While being hardworking and not afraid to get dirty can be seen as a masculine trait, A man should never neglect his personal hygiene. Things like having an unwashed body, greasy hair, oily skin, or bad breath can be a major turnoff for women. While some men may consider these things to be superficial, they can make a big difference in how women perceive them. It's not just about taking regular baths either. A man must also refrain from biting his nails or engaging in other unhygienic habits. As someone who wants to attract women, it's important to prioritize personal hygiene and ensure that you are always clean and presentable. This doesn't mean that you can never allow yourself to get dirty or sweaty, but you should make an effort to take good care of your body and maintain good hygiene habits. By doing so, you can show women that you care about your appearance and are willing to put in the effort to be attractive to them. Bragging. It's not surprising that women are attracted to men who are financially stable and successful. But constantly bragging about one's wealth can be a major turnoff for them. Sure, it's important to be proud of one's accomplishments, but talking about money all the time can make a man seem boring and pretentious. Women want to be able to have meaningful conversations with their partners and connect on a deeper level, not just hear about how much money they have in the bank. When a man boasts about his wealth, it can also give the impression that he has no other qualities or virtues that make him attractive. Additionally, a man who only talks about money is likely to come across as boring and one-dimensional. It's important for men to recognize that while financial stability is important, it's not the only factor that makes them desirable to women. It's also important for men to strike a balance between being financially responsible and humble, and most importantly, not allowing their wealth to define them. Bonus tip. One additional tip that women often find unattractive in men is a lack of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to understand and manage one's own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Men who lack emotional intelligence may struggle to communicate effectively, empathize with others, and maintain healthy relationships. For example, a man who is unable to express his own emotions may come across as distant or uninterested in his partner's emotional needs. On the contrary, a man who is overly emotional or reactive may be seen as unstable or unpredictable. Both of these extremes can be unattractive to women who are looking for a partner who is emotionally available and capable of having a healthy relationship. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.